Sometimes we get a system that isn't quite set up to make substitution easy, but it's pretty close. For example, consider this system. 2x plus y equals 5, and x minus 2y equals 0. Now, neither one of these equations is in the form x equals something or y equals something. But it looks like it would be pretty easy to solve this equation for y, or to solve this equation for x. I'm going to choose this equation and solve for x, just because I suspect that that 0 there is going to make things easy for me. So what do we have here? We have x minus 2y equals 0. In order to solve for x, right, since x doesn't have a coefficient, all we need to do is add 2y on both sides. And then what do we get? We get x equals 2y. So now this is the form that we want for substitution. We can go to the other equation and replace x by this expression that's equal to x. What does that give us? 2 times this thing that's equal to x plus y equals 5. Right, let's simplify this. 2 times 2y is 4y. And now we can combine the like terms. Get rid of the 5. Divide both sides by 5, right? And we get y equals 1. To get x, we go back to this equation. X is 2 times y, so it's 2. That gives us our solution, doesn't it? X equals 2, y equals 1. X is 2, y is 1. Now I'm going to give you one of these to try. Solve the system negative 2x plus y equals 1 and 5x minus 7y equals 2 using the substitution method. Pause the video and try this now. Alright, this is what we see. We don't have a lot of choice here. Only this equation is really well set up to use substitution. Why? Because we see that y doesn't have a coefficient. So if we can get rid of this minus 2x, which we can do by adding 2x to both sides, we're left with y equals 2x plus 1, which we can now use to substitute into the second equation. How do we do that? Well, we have 5x minus 7 times this thing that's equal to y equals 2. Now we have an equation with just x in it. We can distribute. Negative 7 times 2x is negative 14x. Negative 7 times positive 1 minus 7 equals 2. Alright, now let's simplify a little bit. Positive 5x minus 14x, that's going to be negative 9x. Add 7 to both sides. We'll get negative 9x equals 9. Divide both sides by negative 9. And we get x equals 9 divided by negative 9 is negative 1. How do we find y? Back up here. y equals 2 times negative 1 plus 1. So negative 2 plus 1 equals negative 1. Our solution is x equals -1, y equals -1.